all set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch on the way. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The bouncer to the left side. There's Baez. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. So here's Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
There's a good knuckle curveball right there. A lot of people ask me, what's the difference between a curveball and the knuckle curve? The knuckle curveball, the finger, your pointer finger is spiked into it, and at times it can be a much tighter spin and rotation than the conventional curveball.
The count now at 2-1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. I mean, that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the fourth, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Here's the first pitch, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Alonso, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit, and the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 0-1 the count. Two out with the man at first. And there's ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Another 1-2 delivery, and a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired.
Just toss to me, I must admit. I did it, but still I
Mets played a run on a couple of hits.
No benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. I've been the problem, yeah. Now I'm part of the solution, yeah.
Now to the plate, here is Willie Castro. Flew out last time up.
The second baseman, Willie Castro.
First delivery to him.
Oh, that counts.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-1 to count. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Lindor.
Next, it'll be Francisco Lindor. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. He's set, and the pitch.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. He gets there, and that's the second out. Two down with a runner at first, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. From the stretch, as with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. At the plate now is James McCann, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Jacob deGrom, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. McCann gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, 1 there. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Digging in next, Luis Guillorme. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Mets go down quickly, but they're up 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, number 44.
Now here's the pitch. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fouled away. Chopped weakly to the left.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And that brings up Javi Baez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Another 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
So next to hit is JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Runner at first here, one man out. That one's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Turned on down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Alec Bohm will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Alec Bohm.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside, 0-1.
The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
At the plate now, Gene Story, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Chris Paddock takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching, Chris Paddock.
Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the AB now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Striding in is Dominic Smith. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's the first offering.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. His career numbers in this matchup, batting at an even 400. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check his swing there, but did he go around? He did, says Kenny Jansen at first. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
In now, Paul DeYoung. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 2-1 New York. Digging in, the switch hitter, Willie Castro, to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Smith has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So next to bat will be Francisco Lindor. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0. It's a changeup offered at and missed. chopped weakly up the first base line.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Mike Montgomery enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over like clockwork. A 4-6-3 double play to